back. Right, we're back. Ooh, I'm a bit large. I'm a large. Isn't that odd? Screen's gone straight. 2 seconds. There we go. Back's better. Sorry about that. I'm back. It's me. How you doing? Angela, Chandran, John, Jamie. Yeah, sorry about that. I got a bit sick of YouTube just then. I made the mistake of perpetual. How you doing? I love this bit. It kind of bedrock angles. It's a lovely little long winding waterfall all the way down. But how you doing? Good to see you. Jamie, can you stick us the link? Right, we need to go down there. Okay, but this should be fun. Scott, thank you. I wish these leaves would fuck off. Petra, you're an absolute star. Did you know that? Right. We're kind of off his T-Wear. It's tiny and cool. Right. Don't fall in. Don't go on your backside. Shut it. We're kind of in it. And it's all green and it's slimy and I'm dreading this bridge. The farmer's bridge. Wild edibles. How you doing? Lots of black rock in here. Let's have a look. Any nice pieces of quartz knocking around. Not a minute back to see. I'm not walking up in the water. I haven't got the water boots on. Right. Up. You might end up laughing at me more than I laugh at myself. Crap. I'm too tall for this. Right. How are we going to get out your way? And she gets wedged. Ouchie, me head. And so it begins. Mick, thanks for coming back. Edwin, how are you doing? How's life in Georgia today? Well, your day's just beginning, isn't it? Oh, we've got to sleep in quack quack. Good. We have Zelen. Good to see you, Zelen. What are you doing on the radio, buddy? And the lovely Smee. Smee's lush. How's things, Smee? I don't like this bank. Especially when there's just a rotten tree to hang on. So he's going to have a lady around here nesting. John. Tell Buddy he'll have to do it for me to show me how to do it. When he's live, he's more than welcome. Mr. Quack, more than welcome. Coffee walks and whatever, how you doing? I hate this little bridge. Ooh, and I hate straddling it. Ooh, heck, there's a dog. Crap my pants. Buddy, how you doing? Oh, I hate this. Oh, there's branches coming down as well. We shall see if there's... Oh, heck. That is a big step. That's for you. I hate this bridge. the winds up down here as well. You got 3 inches of snow? No way. Oh, cool, buddy. Right. Someone took that road. I hope not, because I'll be on my hands and knees going across it. So I'm not balanced and it's a nightmare. Oh, they've moved the... Oh, someone's moved the rope. Oh, no. The rope's been tied off down there. Of all the idiotic things to do... Okay, right, how's this going to hold up? Because I really fear the worst. Yes, I fear the worst. Right, we're going to undo this and we're going to latch it onto that one. Over this side. Right, little rope, get on tight. It's not so easy with one hand. Make it so we got down bacon. How you doing? So I had the rope tied diagonally from that one to that one. Idiotic. I'm going to have a drink because I'm putting it off. God, I hate this bridge. Buddy, as if. No, we've had lots of branches fallen, which gave me a bit of a heebie-jeebie. Right. Let's get on with the mission. The good news is that they're dry for all the rotten. See how that one's rotten? There's one rotten in the middle. It gives me the fear. Right, is that nice and tight now? Oh, God damn it. It's about 5-6 foot down to the water between these lovely rotten pine. That one scares me because it drops. It's a big drop down from this big fat one. Right, if that comes off, I'm in trouble. Right. Stay tight, little rope. God, I hate this. Oh, be brave. Oh, look how rotten that one is. Good God. And it doesn't help, you can feel it. Oh, swaying under you. How well's that tied on? Oh my God. Jeez. Louise. And we're over. I hate that thing. I really, really, really hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Hate the bloody thing. Right. Next. That. There is the high possibility of going backwards. Love the fence that's on the floor. Right, let's go. Lean forward. Oh, heck. Oh, heck. Oh my God, let me get up there. Ground, stop slipping under my feet. Thanking you. Oh my God. Explorer later, how you doing? There, I'm over. Is that me better? Should be better. Holy moly. This bit isn't so bad. I mean, you can see how high we are. It's very loose underfoot. Right, we have our friends. Oh, God, I got my legs. Sorry, Creedy, I fell out with the YouTube. Now, there's a particular honeysuckle down here that they seem to like leaving offerings on. I can see flowers on it. I think it might be an old one. What do you mean, what's on my leg? Oh. Right. Heck. So we always choose to like this honeysuckle. It makes me wonder if they planted these. They've got one there, beech, the honeysuckle on. This one had one, but oh no, this one's got one. That one's got one. That one, that one, and this is the one that they leave the offerings on normally. See, you've got a bunch of flowers. Spring and winter equinox, always on this tree. It's the weight, buddy. More than anything, I think. If the weight is greater than you paid on your end, you get like a postal charge. Against my better judgment, we're going to go down this. So I'm going to have a look in my hole. We are going to see my big gaping hole. It's about 6 foot deep, believe it or not. And it goes right back in there. Like legs. It's grass. I thought it was deer. I thought it was deer for there. It's grass. So this isn't a path. It's where the water washes down. It flash floods. This is a little torrent. So it's kind of loose. And questionable. Oh! Is there anywhere in London my knees are buggered? Sorry, my knees aren't healthy. Let's go. Yes, honeysuckle. They seem to be planting honeysuckle around the beech trees. It's a sycamore, that actually. And spring and winter equinox are coming to have some flowers to it. I found some trees with sticks about 8 inches long, all stacked around the base of trees as well. I have no idea what that's all about. Joy, how you doing, Joy? Joy, what are you cooking today? Are you teaching your son? And how's Scott? Brick of coffee. And how are those grand fur babies? Joy's got 2 little puppies. Oh my God, they're adorable. Are you ready to see my haul? I haven't got anything to stick in it, actually. Oh, I have. Did you hear that thumping? What the hell was that? Anything runs out of my haul, my heart's going to be dropping out of my back end. Right. This is, oh, way bigger than me. That I'd estimate about 10 foot. Something runs out of this hole. Right, we'll snap the end off. We'll make it 9 foot-ish. If an animal runs out of here, I'm going to be a bit happy. Right. It goes all the way back. All the way back. You've got a big chasm. Oh, heck, it goes further than I thought. So we're talking about 8 foot. Possibly more, actually. I want to know what's in there. Keep hearing thuds. Now, this is starting to drop. But I want to know what's in the back of there. Is he? Oh, brilliant, buddy. Your maximum's 2 what? Coffees? Oh, I love coffee. I can't get enough. So inquiring minds want to know. Are they? Oh, my little Dunnock friend. Stayed in my hand for ages. I've had a robin do that as well. I see you. Looks like an eye. What's getting my imagination, Edwin, is that I had a battle here in 1569, and mercenaries were employed to try and take a local castle by force. Now, they've been paid part in gold before the battle. All 3,000 were toast. Now, they won't have just carried the gold, part payment in gold on them, they'll have hidden it to go back to find it. A lot of the Queen's men will have emptied their pockets and relieved that gold. But I can't see that all that gold's got to have been wiped out. So, my little imagination says there might be something in there, but it'll take some digging. Bacon. So it opens up the further back in it you get. I've been prodding my hole with a stick. Amanda, how you doing? I've got a camera on one of those long bendy cameras, but it's not long enough to get into the back of there. So I need a new plan. How we can get into there. Dave, good to see you. How you doing? How's Bear? You need to see Dave's bear. Bear is absolutely gorgeous. He's amazing, his bear. He's a big, in the cold of winter, everyone needs a bear in their life. He is just one big old fur ball. And I like weight. I like a blanket to have weight. And bear certainly got weight. Is enormous. If you don't know if you don't know Dave, go over and have a look at the fabulous bear. Right, where am I? So I need a plan how I'm going to be able to get down the back of there. Cass, have a lovely day. See you soon. Be good. Ginger Locks, happy Friday. How are you? Ginger Locks, are you home now? Do you get home straight away? See, mine came from Jamie. Hey, I got it the next day. 2 parcels that Jamie sent me have been come really quick. Adrian, how you doing? Brilliant live yesterday. Adrian goes live. Click that bell. We'll have a look at the little waterfall that we're on the top of as we get down here. And Ginger Locks, are you starting to notice a difference, or is it too early to tell? Gareth, the bravest lunatic on YouTube. He banned in Forgotten Wales. Terrifies the living crap out of me, and I want to slap his lug. Lug his ear, remarkably often. But wow, the footage. See, look at that. Loads of nooks and crannies I want to have a little poke in. All the way down. We're actually on top of a waterfall. Way hi, Bacon. Lots of old and new friends. Yeah, that's red rock. I don't particularly want to stand on this bit. Falls into this one. It's going to hurt if I slip in. And it's scary. Oh, nice one. You're a good grandkid, Dave. A good grandkid. I would love... Jamie, I need to get that battery for that pinpointer. Come down here and have a nosy around with a metal detector. Gareth, am I going to want to tell you off on your next premiere? You said I did, didn't you? If you haven't, go and click the bell over on Gareth's for Sunday. There's me, Daisy, Demi, behind the sofa. There's room for more. I'd love to get down that side. I have a feeling I dropped my phone. This new gravel bed's new. It used to go that way. But the water's changed it again. You can see right down the bottom. Can I see little fishies? Am I seeing things like, oh, I can't zoom in. And then maybe reflections look like a shoal of little fish. Oh, nice one. Zaxon, how are you doing? So yeah, any ideas how I can get, apart from, I can't do an Alice in Wonderland and drink a bottle and make it small. Inquiring minds need to know what's in the back of that little cavern. Zaxon, what stupid car today? Zaxon, oh, I've got some garlic. Clarin. Zaxon shorts, the stupid car ones are funny. I like them. And it'll take me a while to chip a hole big enough to get me fat head. Well, the hole of me into that little cavern. So the question is, how am I going to get to see the back? Buddy rocks. Buddy wants family back. Buddy's been home alone. Oh. See, those tight crawl spaces. Oh. And more the water when you wade in the water. Sean, how you doing? It is beautiful. It's windy, but we're shaded on it from it on this side. Happy days. We've got the little old stone farm. At least a couple of 100 years old from the buildings to it. Squirrel. Never days. See, the Victorian dump near me, someone had been digging. Need to go and fill it in. And it's literally moved tons of soil out the banks. And they've not put it back. Must have took them hours. It's unbelievable how much they've pulled out, but they've left it open and there's kids go playing up there. Yeah, I might do just that, Edwin. Might do just that. If you don't know Zaxton, go over and make sure you click that bell for Abandoned on Sunday. What time is it on Sundays? It's 7. I've got one, Mick, but it's a drain one, you know, with the camera on in your hand. But it's not long enough, nowhere near long enough. 7-8 foot back, at least. The crows are nested in the barn. EL3, how you doing? Scott, fabulous. The old hayloft up the top. Oh, they've run back. I didn't know how long everyone's away for. So you've got aeration, little tiny arrow slit type windows. You've got the 1930s-ish metal paned windows in there. And this looks like... So we've got warm barn there, the ends there. And then you've got a second one. So we've adapted to have a window there. It looks like it had a doorway in that side. Then you've got the hayloft that end. Anything, good to see you. How are you? But I was expecting you coming out that boat, you know, fishing out that your little boat, casting away and picking stuff. I was like, oh my God, he's got a tip. I would anyway. Adrian, Abandoned Forgotten Wales, I keep calling them Gareth. See these wall toppers? They are worth a fortune of coping stones. He goes down mines in Wales, gold mines, lead mines. He goes down them all to document them. Mercy, how are you doing? Lisa, good morning. My pile hopefully isn't stinking because I can't stand the smell. How are you, Mercy? Oh, yeah. Wait, stop now, buddy, yeah? You alright, Pixie? And it really terrifies the life out of me. I'm claustrophobic, so it's interesting. This is just a main road, believe it or not. Next time you're going down, trip down south or whatever, or down across, you'll have to get off the bus at Carlisle. I'll come meet you. Go help you. Catherine, how you doing? Whoa, hang on, what was that? No, wait, there was more last night. Wow. Yeti's video of that forming above his house. That would be terrifying. I don't know his exact location. I don't particularly want to know. But I just wonder if it was one of the storms that actually did touch ground, because it did funnel right down and then it just shrunk back up. Trisha G in the house. Definitely a what? Winterish. Have you got snow? I hear news of snow in places in the US. And for all I love snow. Oh, you see if this farmer walks these cows down here, I'll have a heart attack. Almost May, I think it's about time snow stopped. Oh, was it the cold one, Catherine? Yeah, Yeti Mountain prospecting that comes in. He had a golf ball size, I think. And that storm was so close to dropping right on top of him. Shawnee, good to see you. How are you? Oh, they've got the farm quad bike. He was being a smart pants. He went down that hill backwards all the way. I'll just hold it down a minute. Well, Catherine, Ruth, the queen of beads. Ruth has a bead fetish. Ruth has a bead fetish. And she has a fine collection of beads. If you want to know what kind of beads she likes, go and have a look on her channel. Sorry, Ruth. No, there was a video from that last outbreak. How many were hit the ground? Because one day they were saying, I think it was 74. And the next day it jumped to 140 or so. But there's a video of a young storm chaser, very young, not very experienced storm chaser, and he actually got caught in a tornado. And he's alive, but his car is totaled. Wow, it must have been terrifying. We Jimmy Cranky? No way. Ooh, we Jimmy Cranky in trouble, is she? So she should be. Can't stand her. Bloody. Scott, is it cooling down for you as you're heading into autumn? Yes, I was watching Reeds. Cold tornado yesterday. I took it to the roof. Oh my God, that footage. And wow, the formation of the rotation that and the height of the rotation that Yeti's got on his, unbelievable. Anyone sub to Yeti? Can you go over and grab the link to it? I think you posted it yesterday. What did I do before? It's not a short, I think it's one of his videos, but it's a little bit longer. Can you grab it and stick it in the chat, please? It's stunning footage, absolutely stunning. But just as the funnel came down, it started to retract, but it looked like there was a second as well there. Sorry about that wind. It's not a sand road, it's a cow doo-doo covered ex-main road. This used to be the main road into town, but they built a bypass. Oh, that's the bypass. It's not wagon on it. So this road has basically become a dead end and a farmer's track. Ooh, you can see at the scroll. Nessie, give us a wave, chick. Nessie's like over there. Past the horizon, a few hills. Careful, it's wind. It's been blowing a gale today. I was going to go out somewhere open. I couldn't risk it. So, yes, it's rather windy. "200-foot belly, you nutcase." Gareth. Behave, you nutcase. That sounds absolutely horrific. Oh my god. Why would you want to crawl for 200 feet? How do you know that you can get out the other end? Could you actually turn round in it and go back the other way? Was it that tight you couldn't spin around? My idea is a hill. Oh, thanks, Catherine. Can you hear me? Hopefully you can hear me. You have audio. Cool. So you could turn. That would absolutely, there would be a brown trail down that little tunnel. Kat said I don't know how he doesn't get lost because some of them are miles and miles long. Terrifying. Head Savage, how you doing? How far have I walked? About 4 miles-ish. It's a nightmare. I don't trust the microphone on this phone, it could be hitty and missy. And I've got for a new phone. It's an iPhone, so Apple might charge me a fortune to fix the speaker. It's just not all the time, it's not a constant issue with it. It mainly started on the malls where it's all limestone. Right on top of the hills where you would expect the signal to be a lot better. You've got the limestone just under your feet on the surface, and it sends the kind of screwy. Yeah, do you know what? As much as it terrifies the living crap out of me, you can't take your eyes off it. The footprints are just haunted, eerie. You see the piles of tools. It's like the left one work one day and they just never went back. Which essentially is what they did, but it's like they were expecting to go back. Once you go there, you can sound like exactly. Damn good legs, Trisha. Damn good legs. Oh, nice beauty. Legs like a mountain goat. Wind peel. Yes, oh yeah. I was walking this side. Should we walk on the side because the wind's coming from there? Right there. Right. Can you hear me all right now? Sod it. Headphones are gone. Be a day where the microphone works okay. Can you hear me okay? Fingers crossed you can. Gareth, you know when you saw the pipe, what part of it made you think, oh, it's a really good idea to crawl down that pipe? Did you know that you weren't going to die? Shia, how are you doing? Do I? Oh, for God's sake, but hang on. Right, is that any better? Please tell me it's better before I drop this phone. And I'm walking backwards. Well, yeah, YouTube's just not right for me at the minute. Right, hang on. Let's try the headphones once more. I've just really put a ball and put it in my pocket. How are we now? Trisha. Irritating as hell. Better. Happy days. Well, how did deer on this side? Dude. Yeah, Gareth, what part, when you saw that pipe, what made you think it was a good idea to crawl down it and see what there is? And when you're crawling, how far do you go before you think this is a bad idea? Or is that, did you know from previous people what was down there? Because I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. The fear would be too great. Which is why I'm behind the sofa most times. I don't know what that is. Something electrical. Like, they've not really done a great job with it. Some yellow plumber's tape around the top. It was electrician tape. On an old Max post. What is it? Inquiring minds want to know. Ah. And another question. How do you not get lost? Catherine, he wades waist deep in it. And there's false floors. All sorts. Terrifying. Pipe hauling. Shia, we went down my hole before. We had a prod down the hole. I found a little cavern. I say a little, like a crevice, but it goes 8 foot back in the wall. Ian, good to see you. How you doing? Can a mine flash flood? Should do, shouldn't it, if there's torrents of rain? Trisha, honestly, have a look on Abandoned Forgotten Wales and you'll see it's blooming terrifying, and we've got loads of traffic. So we're going to have to go over the top because I'm not getting trapped in this traffic. It's iffy traffic. You've got slow moving backed up traffic on one side and you've got two overtaken lane, crawler lane. So it's a bit crazy. And I don't want pancaked on a wagon. You need a lot of breadcrumbs or you need a lot of ribbon from where the mine entrances are to where he goes. Gareth, you there? How far is the furthest you've been down a mile? Was it 1.7 kilometres the other day, or miles? Or was it further? And lots of cars. I thought that was my mum there, it's not. Gold Staff, right? No idea who they are. This is the main artery road from east to west for Northern England. So it gets kind of busy. Vista. ECM. You see those ECM wagons that move cars? If you see one of those out on the road early in the morning, avoid them with a passion. One of their headquarters is just down the road. And the drivers often get parked up there. And they come to town and they hit the boozers. I mean, some of them get absolutely wasted. And then they're back in the wagons driving first thing in the morning. So if you see an ECM wagon, be careful. Give them a wide berth. What's the right hand rule? Butt plug in the house. Sorry, George, I'll stop calling that. George has got a second account called Butt Plug. But yes, what is the right hand rule? It sounds a bit naughty. Yeah, and you know what annoys me about that KFC? It doesn't get celebrated. You don't get the parade for anything like that, really. It's not fair. Mr. V. George, lovely, lovely, lovely guy. Do you know what, Trisha, what else he does? He goes that deep down on his ropes that he runs out of ropes. That gives me the heebie-jeebies as well. He's got to have arms like Arnie to pull himself back up those ropes. Terrifying. Oh, hang on. You flipped. Absolutely terrifying. He runs out of rope, he's gone that deep down. And then he's got to haul his ass back up. He's got to have arms of walnut crushing strength. Butt pluggerers. That second account name's kind of stuck. George, Mr. Bean, forever known as Butt Plug. Pixie, lots of love, chick. Love that premiere the other day. Keep them coming. Keep them all coming. Yeah, there's false floors. You can see where in water, dropping into a cavern that's completely filled with water, and he's stood on the edge having a look in, he's walking around it. You think, no, don't do it, you lunatic. Love it. If you don't know Ian, have a good one, Ian. And you too, Pixie. If you don't know them, check them out. Pixie's funny. And she's got some brilliant ambience videos. She's premieres too. Ian has some lives on. George, you must think of another channel name as well. That's going to outdo Butt Plug. You will forever be known as Butt Plug. There's my hills in the distance. Hopefully the weather's going to pick up and we'll be back up there the next week or two. The curlews will be nesting, the grouse will be nesting. It's just a beautiful time of year up there. Nice one, Bacon, thank you. Sorry. Oh my God. She divorced him, so she didn't have a sense of humour. That's rude. Grant wishes. Right, I'm going to get out this wind. We'll get over the top and then we'll be safe. I'm kind of walking sideways like a crab. If I bump into anybody, they're going to wonder what I'm doing. Where's that field at? There's a farmer in that field. I'm trying to work out my sense of direction's crap. I know that. Oh, they've got loads of little violets. See how pretty and perfect they are. I can't see the screen. See how pretty and perfect they are. I've got a load of these in the garden. I love them. Teeny tiny violets. Just like pansies. I love pansies as well. Liam, how you doing? See, Trisha G is one of the most latterliest, funniest people ever. Liam, nice one. Mushroom Manny, how you doing? Bacon, thank you so much. Ooh, French fries. Can't say that about my little one. She'll be demanding the Mackies. My little one, I say she's little, she's 13. She is a very, very, very cheap date. Either a kebab or a Mackies are her favourite things on the planet next to pizza. So we're actually on a cycle route. The marker's up. So it's 12 3/4 miles to Carlisle. Newcastle 70. See, that's wrong. It must be the cycle route because on the road it's 50 miles from Newcastle. 12 to Carlisle. National Cycle Network, post number 72. There's 1,000 of these mileposts founded by the Royal Bank of Scotland to mark the creation of the National Cycle Network. We've got fishies. That looks like a steering wheel. It's not a bike spoke. We've got an empty tank. We've got a skull, which is a bit not the best thing to put on a cycle track sign, is it? Inquiring minds want to know what that is. I can't make it up. White Family Farm, how you doing? And lots of sea creatures at the bottom. So the question is, why have they put skulls on? Is that a forewarning? How's things, Wild Family Farm? Wild Family Farm, thank you so much for being here. Y'all keep me company. Now, I want to know, and I haven't found the answer out to, that man-made, that booby of a hill. Then I can't zoom in. We have booby hills over there. I don't know why. There was a modern day quarry at the back there. So I'm wondering if it's offspill from that. Cactus, no way. Never. Cactus, I'm on YouTube. I cannot give you a wrench, but I will do when I get home. When did you lose it? Why have I from? I'm Northern England. Scotland is just over the horizon. This is a hill zone. It's called the Pennines, and it's like the backbone of Northern England. And this is a very northern tip of that mountain and hill range. On the horizon there, the wood we've just been in, there's a Roman quarry from 1800 years ago. Battle those hills are peppered with train lines. For all, it's the middle of nowhere. There's like nothing up there apart from farms, cattle, gamekeepers, grouse. It's basically heather in heathland. It's a site of industry from 1700s on. Limestone was gathered on, taken on train tracks to the furnaces to chuck the rock into the top. It was heated and lime came out at the bottom, used to whitewash walls, as cement. You've got lots of little coal mines up there, train lines for those. All sorts of the shale up in those hills too. Yeah, that's crap. I mean, we've got a train line, I believe, coming for it, but there was also back in the day sandstone quarries in more modern times. And it makes sense that this is a train line banking on sides. You've got telltale little bridges that are built exactly the same style and same stone as the main railway line. You can see how straight it is. Long. Oh, there's my little old lady that I like meeting. She's lovely. She took that rescue dog, and it was a puppy farm dog. And she doesn't have many manners, shall we say. A lot of it they did, yeah. Those hills up at the top and along this valley. So, Cactus, are you having to behave? And we've got hazel. Hazel everywhere, this little bit. And there's your US silver dollar. Ruth, do you call these honesty as well? We call them honesty here. Well, I do. Liam, why are you in a good mood? Because it's Friday. Ooh, pair of great tits. Little tiny bright blue and yellow birds just flew in there. The black hat and black bib down the centre with the chest. I know. I said it and I thought he's going to laugh. How are you keeping anyway, Cactus? Are they really? As the weather's getting better, I'm going to take you to the prisoner of war camp along the River Tyne. What was a car there? And over the viaduct. We'll go and see if there's any salmon. But it was the largest prisoner of war camp for German officers. Camp 18 it was called. 6,000 German officers sent over here to rehabilitate. They were the German hardline Nazis. And they were integrated really well. They were working on local farms. They set up a local newspaper, and some actually stayed. Ralph that comes in, his grandparents were given war art, trench art that they made. Johnny, how are you doing? Johnny, have a wonderful time. The Viaduct White Family Farm. I might do it next week, depending on the weather. I took you to it a few months back, and I was devastated. I did the whole walk. It's about a 10-mile walk. Got back to the viaduct to show the views, which are absolutely sublime. It was foggy. You know, when you want to scream and shout lots of expletives or cry. One of those moments. But we had got to the prisoner of war camp. There's still buildings left. The farm mainly they're actually in the grounds of a castle. But a lot have been washed away or rubbed out. But the main road that ran into the camp is still there. Sing again. Swallows back. Sheng, how are you? Good to see you. That meant revenge. Ooh, learn something new every day. I kind of snuck into some of the prisoner of war buildings. There is like a garage. Looks like a garage. It's got a wide open front. And the billets, there's still some billets left. I should go and see the farmer, actually. And another building, I wondered if it was a kitchen building, but I'm not sure. Scott, it's beautiful. We're having a little bit of a heat wave, but it also worries me that this is going to be our summer. It's how the look goes in my area. Rebecca, how you doing? Who never went home to Germany? Jamie, excellent. No way. How old is it, Cactus? Yeah, next week, as long as weather permitting, we'll go and do that walk at the castle with the prisoner of war camp and along the Tyne. It is beautiful. Johnny, Johnny, you there, Johnny? I was looking at some pepper seeds yesterday. Insta. I'll send you some photos of some chili strains that I found. My little childish sense of humour was out loud and clear. The viaduct was actually a train line built by the Earl of Carlisle to transport lime and coal from the moors. Came all the way down through to the lower lying towns of Haltwhistle and Brampton, and then it went off to Newcastle. All over the place it was distributed out. But it's stunning. I can't remember how many arches it's got, but it is ridiculously high. And the views along the valley are just sublime. Bacon, have a good one. Good to see you as always. Cactus, me neither. Well, Jamie, I was going to grow some of these particular chili plants. They're meant to be hot. I can't remember how many Scoville they are, but they're meant to be decently hot. And I was going to grow some and do giveaways that we could do. We could actually do one, you know, Jamie. I'm up for a chili challenge, you know. Oh, bless her. What colour is she? She grey? Because me and Ruth were all geared up to do the chili challenge, and then it changed to pie. But yeah, fancy a chili challenge, you know. Suit me down to the ground. Anyone UK, what time is it? Oh, oh, hiya, Kirsty. Sorry, childish sense of humour again. Oh, nice one. Nessie, would you be up for it? I know, challenge you, but she's a chili lover as well. But yeah, chili challenge. Tell you what we could do. A friend of mine gave me his. How many guests can you have on StreamYards on the free version? Is it 6? Or is it more? Yeah, I've got some spuds in. Oh, challenging. I'll send you photos, but Google Peter Peen is chilies. Ring of Fire. 6. Right. I've got access to a professional one, or I did. So if there's enough want to do it, we could do it on like a StreamYard panel. I think that would be rather funny. I used to watch a channel called The Bell Life, and they got hacked and locked out of their account, but they have got the Bell Life log channel. I think they started another one up. And wow, their eating channels are so, so funny. And the pain. I love those guys. They had the Mad Dog Plutonium. And wow, one ended up with stomach ulcers. They had a little bit off a teaspoon, and wow. Yeah, it's live together. So if you want to come up with me, White Edibles, I would send you a link by email or messenger or whatever way, and you can come up. There's only one guest allowed with Live Together. I think they are trying to catch up with StreamYards, but they're doing it in YouTube slow fashion. Jamie, water's not the thing. What is it? Is it yogurt? Is yogurt the mouth cooler? Are you sure, Nessie? Thank you. Rebecca, they are at home having a rest. They've been charging around. We've got the bluebells. back. Sorry about that. It totally killed me. Chubby, how are you doing? We all need to have the same chilies, Jamie. We'll have to come up with a plan and we'll put a challenge up. Sounds like a good plan. Jamie, you have good ideas. I hit a total dead spot there, Edwin. Plugs for days. How are you doing? Lovely to see you. Really good today, Jubber. It's a beautiful day. There you go. How's things? Nitro. Visibility's gone out. Just over that horizon's a sea of Scotland on the backside. Right over the back there. So, anyone up? No, Ghost Peppers. Anyone up for this challenge? It sounds fun. Gareth, can you take some heat? We'll maybe do different heats. We'll start off with some little easy ones. Challenging, what were those chilies you were trying to get off and couldn't? Were they Kashmiri? I saw some seeds for those as well. Oh, melon. Do you know, White Family? I've been told about melon. Sorry, behind the fence. I might have a look at it. Laura Lee, how are you? This people from the US is a plant called Sticky Willy. Right, will it focus in? It's hard to get them to find. This plant is like Velcro. It's covered in little tiny hooks. And locally, see that stuck to my skin. Locally, they're called Sticky Willy. The kids are forever running around sticking it to each other. And you know what's really irritating about it? Haven't got any flower heads on yet. They have little seed heads and the little balls, tiny little balls that are worse than Velcro, especially if you get them in your hair. Really, I'll have a look at that. Nice one, White Family. I'll have a look at it. It's called Sticky Willy here. Sorry, donkey. Plug for Days, lovely to see you. Thanks for coming in. If you don't know Plugs for Days, you need to. Yeah, Sticky Willy. And it grows really, really long, and the kids just run around. Hang on. Kids just run around. Oh, gee, it's in the patch of nettles. Sticking it to each other. That didn't latch on. Wind's blowing it off, but it sticks. Focus. If you can see the little tiny hooks. PPR, how you doing? Good to see you. Is it now? Do you have to do anything before you eat it? Like, oh, not with a bug in. Like that young? You can. Oh, I need to find ones that I don't think a dog will have peed on. Right, we're going to get a bit from in there. Ruth, is my face going to fall off? That's not a bug, it's a bit of pollen. Hang on, right, let's have a look. Ruth. So it's edible, like straight off the plant. Yeah, it hangs on really good. It's not going to stick to my tongue, is it? Hmm. It's got a little bit of a peppery to it. And tastes green. If you understand what I mean, it tastes green. It's an odd sensation. Um, yeah, can do, Kirsty. The problem with foraging is you really, really, really have to know what you're doing. Yes, it tastes green. It tastes like green, like, you know, pea pod shoots. Pea pod shoots are, at the minute, are a bit of a salad fashion. And pea pod shoots, they taste green as well. You know what I mean? You need to stay up till about 1. How do you mean, Kirsty? It's gone past 1 o'clock now. Ruth is a whole lot of information. That's sticky Ruth. Oh, I've got a splat of pheasant. Bless it. There was no saving that. But yeah, it tastes green. Oh, 1 a.m. I get you. Why have you got to stay up till 1, Kirsty? Who's live? Yeah, it just tastes green. Like you're chewing a blade of grass. But pea pods, I don't like pea pod shoots. Oh, cool, Kirsty. Oh, have you? What's it called now? There's an odd, I'll explain. There's an odd man on YouTube who likes to cause drama, get in drama, doesn't worry about truth and fact at all. And he's a very angry little man. And he did this video, and I stupidly made comment at the shadow that, like, the character that Johnny Knoxville plays, Men in Black, the tiny little pea head. But this pea head had corners. He flipped his mind. He went mental. He was making video after video, post after post. He's got major, major, major anger issues. The bird files. How you doing, Sue? But I kind of deals with stuff with humour. So the square pea head thing. But he lost his marbles. He went mental. He did like 9 posts in just over 24 hours. He went mental just because I said that about a shadow. Go figure. But then, did he lose his channel or did he hide it, Cactus? I had hoped that he'd left for good because he's not very nice. He gets very fixated on stuff, hence like 10 whatever community posts he did on me. Gareth, thank you very much. Gareth, I love the Google Earth that you put up. He hid it. Wild edibles, that is the good side to social media. It opens up the world. We'll have a lot more in common than we don't. Fabulous. Just fabulous if he's back. Hopefully he's had some... Oh, can't say out because he'll just come off. Is he still as angry as he was, Cactus? I really don't get him at all. He doesn't like humour. Like, I've never seen anyone go so angry. Yeah, I do too, Ruth. My lovely little wild strawberries I've got growing in a wall. Oh, they're going to be brilliant this year. Doing really well. A strawberry smaller than your little fingernail, but more power and punch of strawberryness than your regular large strawberries. Are beautiful. Can't wait for those to appear. Tiny little things. Monkey Town, honestly, he is horrible. Very, very angry. He was like shouty C-bombs. Say my features were called up, all sorts. That was just three. That is out to sea. You've got the Lake District that way, and you've got Solway. So here you can see all the way to about there. And that little tiny line is Scotland. You've got Southerness, you've got Dumfries, you've got Gretna, and over that bit, you've got Nessie. And that way, even further, like about 4 hours maybe, you've got Silver. Oh, Ruth, I love them. The wild strawberries are amazing. Love it. So, people, I'm going to have to do a shoot. I need coffee. Mouth dry as a Sahara. Again. Ooh, I've got these saliva pastels, and they're okay. They don't taste horrible. But I was intrigued by the saliva spray. It's meant to be mild mint flavour, so I thought, oh, well, that'll be all right. The consistency is gluey, slimy, and it's bizarre. So it's £6. I'll never get back. It is icky. Bilberries, yes, I've got some. The moors are covered in them. I'll be going up for those. I should have brought some down. Bilberries are lush, love them. But they're not this far down. They're up on the moors. It's carpeted with them. Yeah, that's saliva spray. And it's got a funny kind of... It's the mildest mintiness ever. They went a bit sparse with the mint flavour. And it's got a kind of really chemically taste to it as well. Oh, I just can't get over the texture. It's slimy. So that won't be getting used. I would love cranberries. I would love cranberries. Love them. I love bilberries. There's some pigeons down in that field nicking the crops. Well, grass. Yeah, you do, Cactus. I'll give you that one. So have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to go and grab my coffee, inhale it because I'm choking for one, and get on the school run. So thank you all for joining me. We'll be out Monday afternoon. Well, Monday, 12 o'clock. Tuesday, I am possibly thinking about going up to the prisoner of war camp. That'll be an early start because that's a 12-mile walk altogether. Or we could actually just go and do the viaduct. It's stunning. But that will depend on weather. Yes, and we'll have to have a talk, Jamie, about a chili challenge. Quite excited about that. So thank you all. See you in Gareth on Sunday evening, UK time. And you can come hide behind the sofa. Cheers, everyone. I'll see you later. Bye now.